Load into I Am Gaming. Sandbox 1.0. And you hear this. Let's go. Let's get back in, shall we? Because I want to figure this out and we're going to go right into our thing. So with this info, and of course browser works. From their open source project. Am I able to create a server in S&Box and own custom code? Or what? Let's see. Hey, let's go. Perpetual interest. Yes, you make your own. Okay, it's nice. Wait, so can I have my... Oh! Right. So if I want to use dedicated. I think that's why the guy is doing it in the project, not in Addon. I think I'm understanding the final keys here. So there is. There isn't really... Okay, well, there is. Karate Chop AI. First, there isn't really a Sandbox GitHub you can fork from to become the serverless. Are you insane? Or does that mean something different? That's a crazy title to have. Serve for the best serve. Open. Okay. It's controlled by it's controlled by the package identity. Oh, interesting. Even with the project itself? So no, he is making it separate. Never mind then. So, okay. I can't take... Well, this is me just hallucinating with the AI, but I fed it the documentation. So this is what they're telling us at this moment. Which, they're like, hey, new system. I try it. It's literally not functional. You know? So... Don't know. Kinda crazy. When you think about it like that. So that's why I want to make sure I'm not, like, you know, wasting time. This actually, so... Are you sure? Okay. I like the song. Right. Okay, so if I were to make it not an add-on... I don't believe that. Really? So this is what defines the server identity in the browser. Okay. Why not launch again? For some reason it says it won't be in the Sandbox list. It does not appear as server list. Because the server browser is tied to the game package identity being launched. So if your add-on is part of a custom project, it's not. But it's not a part. I don't think this thing understands, but like, I don't understand. Because like, it's, so like, if you have a Sandbox file and load a local project on a dedicated server client, how does that make that one work? When you pass a Sandbox project to a dedicated server, it tells the server to, yes, enables your scripts. What is this thing smoking? I think I'm right. Because, like, I don't know. So, like, I think so by the way how logic works. But then AI is like, no. But I'm like, I have no clue. So this. I love the music though. If I had the Sandbox as the game, but point it somehow, or point it to the project file, did it still work, or would it work? Oh, okay, so I love this painting as a cool like fall vibe to it. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. So you can run the server with the following code line parameters. These are just. You can run the server with the following available command line. I would not know unless I do this. I'm tripping out so hard. It's crazy. and it's making me upset. But I'm understanding more core concepts. So if I, well, it doesn't say in the documentation what happens. Like, man, I hate documentation like this. It just says you can pass to the profile file, then load the project on a dedicated server. Okay. But what does that mean? Does that mean the project in the game files, which it would be Sandbox, would run it on Sandbox if I'm running Sandbox? So where am I running? Is it technically not Sandbox in a separate Sandbox because I'm not actually Sandbox? Does it like detect that? If so, then that makes sense. And that's what it thinks. That's the AI thinks. The AI thinks that's how it works. I think no. I think you just say game and it points to the thing and just loads whatever's in there. Like, it's got to be the actual source files. Like, it would like try to load the sync, like the cloud, and it'll just not be there. And be like, error, no cloud files. Is great though. But probably not. So then I load game. Game is Dark RP action graph. You load that, and you get to have that. Then on your server, then what the what does it mean? You can just launch your file to it. What does it load? So what custom stuff I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna ask that. What custom stuff can you load? What custom stuff can you load then? Okay. Game package. Game foundation. Download. Yes. Okay. Cool. Cool. Now this custom stuff. Components, systems, gameplay logic, networking rules, player logic. Pardon me. But you do not. Framework? Gonna freak out. I was right, I think, because now it's saying exactly what. Go to 50 doctors. One of them's gonna say yes. No. Go to 50 doctors. One of them's gonna say, sure, I would do that. Should we get the money? How do I even know if that's it? And these guys over here, I'm implementing my Dark RP FR menu. Okay, select UI. Okay, cool. This guy's over here just flying like he's in the Matrix. I'm over here getting pulled over for going the speed limit. Like, actually. Right. So this, so I think I don't know. I don't know. If I say, hey, my project is Sandbox, I load Sandbox, it should do it. If it doesn't, what do I do? So the dude Dark RP game is a game, but it doesn't need to be a game. It could be, I don't know. Okay, so hold up. So I want a framework. You can add a local project which then can include components, systems, everything. Okay. It does not control, so it does not let you control game, or it lets you load gameplay logic and stuff. So let's just say for Sandbox, in like one of the asset folders for like gameplay and whatnot, right? Well, actually, it doesn't matter. It would just be those core folders. I could add a folder because we custom levels and models. Okay, so I could add a folder called assets. Okay, cool. All right, so I add the custom assets. Before we do that, let's load the custom songs. Actually, uh, okay, so the assets, and then in the assets were my framework. So like everything in there. So drag and drop in there. Okay. Like .rp framework. Oh, in there. Cool. It should work. So then, what's being loaded? It like I can't. So it is add-on based. That would work. Okay, so it is add-on based. So it doesn't load the package project game. So it does that control the game package selection. Because I gotta say, hey, this is actually this. I don't know. So what you absolutely can do is Sandbox server, game, Sandbox, my project, Sandbox, hostname, RP test server. That's exactly what I've been asking it. It's like, nah, but yeah. Then your Sandbox can include your framework. So you're effectively, yeah, so I can put my framework in that. Yeah. So you're loading custom logic inside an existing game shell. Yes. But if I do it to a specific project, now here's where it's going to be the kicker. If I do it for a specific project, S&Box updates, how does that work? It will update. It would have to be an add-on most likely. Because you're going to have to, well, yeah. I don't know. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, yeah, no. Because it syncs. It syncs. Because it's going to be an add-on. Like, you know how you're in the thing, like, in the add-on, and it syncs up when that updates? That's how it's going to work. Okay. So, yes. So, going for a source files, pointless. If I were to go... If I'm trying to do it this way, if I'm trying to get into the Sandbox server list as DarkRP, I would have to hijack, I would have to have the add-on file project like I do and point to that. And that should work. That's how you would do that, which is really cool. So that's actually really insane. That means with any game. So if I... So DXRP, let's take DXRP. DXRP, I take their project, I add like my T add-on to it. You will load into my server with the T add-on, always. If I point to the project. Fascinating. That's awesome. That's actually crazy. That kind of works like before, but this means... Remember when I was saying that you will be able to edit the maps? Now, since I understand it more deeply, yeah, you would be able to. So for like my project, I was before like 5 months ago, I was wondering that a little bit. Yeah, so that would be okay. Because you would be able to actually legitimately open up a project file, go into it, and copy and paste it in via like manual or via opening the actual project file. Okay, so that confirms that. That's big. So, I will have, at least that's what it seems, and all the stars are aligning. That means we have what? Well, if we're going to be doing that, I guess I want to try to go down the add-on route then. That's funny that I could do that. It'd be like, Dark RP server. It's like, in Sandbox? Yeah. But they have no category system. Dude, I'm the only Dark RP server, and another Dark RP server is beside me. Like, under me. And it's ranked in that. So it'd be like, Sandbox. So I could have Prop Hunt. So I can make Prop Hunt and put it in there. And then create a dedicated server. And that theoretically should work. Right? Because I'm just putting the Dark RP framework or the Prop Hunt framework on top and like hijacking it all. It would work. So if you join that, that's a little scary because you could just join a server and it will be completely different. That's a little worrisome. I don't know, it feels a little spooky. Like, in a way. Okay. Now, the question... Okay, so I gotta think about this. Which is, okay. I think I've come to the conclusion now on this. This has been a question that I've been asking since 0.0.1 in S&Box. Legit. That's why this is like, I'm wanting to really figure this out today. And we've come close multiple times. But then we're having to be like, are we sure about that? Because, like, does that actually work in that way? Number one, not only that, but how does it effectively work logistically in with the user interface on Sandbox? Like, you know what I mean? Like, Sandbox is the list. You know, like you said, Lil John. Like, you know, like, oh, it's just a list. So it's like, yeah, it is. And it actually is really good. And they made it even better. Who makes it even better, funny enough, right? Which is kind of funny. Because within 5 months, it's actually way better. Which is really cool. But then it's like, it's like discombobulate. So it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess so. Because that was my first time getting back in since that. And like really looking through. And clicking into the games. Since the last time I really got in. Which then... What up? And dude, it's like, oh, dude, those freaking the XRP. They're gonna get the cert. Ugh. And it's like, well, I guess it just means being selfish at the end of the day sometimes wins. Well, yeah. It's not that, but it's gatekeeping. Not selfish necessarily that's being selfish. It's gatekeeping. That's what it is. Like, I got all this special fruit. I won't give it to you, but I got a lifetime of fruit. Like, makes sense. Make a sense. And then you have to pay me a lot of money. But if everybody used my seeds, now everybody has the fruit, and it's super cheap. So I make no more money. And that's the case here with DXRP. Give that open source, and we're like face punch, and you can go and do all that stuff, which would be super nice. Or don't. Collect. You're the only one. Collect. That's unfortunate. But the thing is, it's okay. Like, it's a gray area. It's a gray area. Oh, Cyberpunk. It definitely is a big gray area. Because with like they do. It's worth it. Like, or they've earned it. Not worth it. They've earned it. But then they got the special fruit and they're charging the super high price. The charging is in the sense they're getting the play fund money. And they're the only dark RP thing. And they know people would spread and do like realistic dark RP, Star Wars dark RP, Halo Wars dark RP. That would be being creative right now, but no, they've set all that back. Because they want money. Like, that's dirty. To me. Coming from an area where it was all free, where modding and all that stuff should be free. But at the end of the day, they're making a game technically. So it's their house in a very deeper form than before. They're not just in a Gary's mod. They're in their Gary. That's DX Gary's mod. That's theirs. It makes complete sense. So I was like, I guess. But then you could say the same thing with S&Box. Sandbox not being open source. The platform and the game not being open source. Yet it is. And how much does it help? Thousands of percents. So you can't argue that. For me, my beliefs. That's what I believe. And it's not like they should make no money. It's like they're doing that to make sure they make more. In a dirty way, in my opinion. Which is like... And then they don't... It's funny I talked about those staff members. I looked on... Unless that UI didn't work. Or I just was blind. Which I am. That's why I need... That's why I need like a whole square. Because I can't see like a little pixel. I gotta see a whole big pixel. Like a node. A node is just a pixel to me. In my vision. Dude, that would be crazy. It would look like my blur. that would be terrible. Timothy Kane 2.0. Oh no. I don't know what to do. Dude, I'm thinking I might just do both. Like, low-key? Low-key? And just make 40,000 servers. You down? All the money maker from Project Valor, we'll just make and put him into Sandbox to just get servers. See, that'll work. Like, I'm gaming 1, I'm gaming 2, I'm gaming 3, and then I am gaming 153. It's like, what? I'm gaming 5, and I'm gaming 6, I am gaming 200. It's like, what in the what? That stuff is obnoxious. It is. But it is so funny. That would be amazing. That would be... We'll go to this. Here we go. Hold up. Hope you Sweaty's having a sweaty day. Today was a reconnaissance day. Super sweaty one. Ugh. Wait, why? Man, I hate how they update all. Oh. Okay. What the heck? Oh, it's because I restarted. Oh. That's right. My bad. I do got this. Boom. Do that real quick. So, we're going to be hopping into some cyber. Oh no! Wait, what happened? Did this break? No, we're good. But yo, we're gonna be hopping into some Cyberpunk 2077. I think it's well deserved after the chillin' like grilling on some Sandbox. How is there none? Dang, Sandbox creates a oh, that's so dumb. Creates those files on your C drive. I'll just do this. Yeah. Hold on. Dang, I shouldn't have closed the window. I brought gifts. I brought gifts in this lounge. Boom. But, I would like to, I want to make it, like, separate. I'm like, the XRP is gonna have, like, hundreds of players. Sandbox gonna have hundreds. And we're gonna be at the very bottom. And their server listing is not gonna be great. The only way we could really get people is if I do make it and have that action. Because I unfortunately did stop doing it for 5 months. If I did have 5 months of progress, I probably would have the full thing done by now if I understood the replication. But understanding that for 3 of those months, 2.5, 3, my stuff that I used legit was broken. So the stuff that I did at like 2.5 was about like a month worth of progress done due to that bug being that detrimental to the way I work. So that's poopy. So it's like I don't think I would have made the deadline, unfortunately. I would have had to start it sooner. But I didn't want to, and if I did, the stuff I would have created sooner would have not worked. Because a certain Sandbox updated their resource files. Like in 0.5 was like the perfect time for me to get it. But I didn't immediately start in 0.5 on the development, it was in 0.7. Here? No. So... But you know, I'm not in arms race. I'm just trying to get what I would love for my server and for the community, for you sweaties, to have like an awesome and fun time. And not only that, but potentially also serve everybody else at the same time as well. And having better... It 100% is. You can't argue that's not. The only stuff that is good that you would have to argue is the map-related stuff, ballistic system. But that arguments, I can counter that argument down into oblivion. So there's only one. And so then we have another one, which is the multiplayer replication. Those are 2 arguments. I haven't done the UI, so you can't. That's not technically an argument potential yet. The 2. There's nothing that I can, like, objectively with all my experience. And I see, like, all these pros and cons that are, like everything is the same. It's not, like, objective, like, alright, let's go. Which is, like, it's like a Hearts of Iron 4 focus tree. It's like, do you want, like, 5% entrenchment? Or 10% more in planning? It's like, both? You know what I mean? But it's like, you're trying to get to a specific thing and you're trying to do it quick, so it's like, And like, man, but not only that, but in this case, it's not just like 10%. It's like also debuff, 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 debuff. In both of those focuses, which are completely going to change how the playthrough is, because you can't do specific things in the other debuffs. Like it completely turns off a part of the focus tree, which. So that's kind of what we're dealing with, which then gives us what I think is very well deserved time to digest. I mean, what else can I do? Rush it and then have a subpar product that then will get nobody? You crazy? No. And not only for, like, I'm not trying to just create a product, I'm trying to create, like, an art piece. Something that, like a game, right? It's gotta be something like that. Whether that's via an add-on framework or the game, it being a game, like framework. And I think we're going the right way, and I think now we're starting to really nail down the options of what we're going to be doing. I don't think we're going to be doing the Dark RP option, like the dude option. But the thing is, at launch, things will change. Our decision right now will completely change in a year from now, guaranteed. And not only that, but within 6 months from now, my decision will change. And then it will change again within another 6 months after that. And then it's going to change again another year from that. And then it's going to change one more time, probably, a year after that. Why? Because Sandbox, the game, and S&Box is going to update along with everybody else. And each one is going to have even more pros and even more cons. Some cons on certain ones are going to have their removed, while other ones aren't. And I'm doing my best to really foresee this, and it's like almost impossible due to fog of war. Like, I know C#, I know game development, I have my history, but like the dude who's creating the Dark RP thing, he was with the DX guys, so no wonder he's flying through. You know what I mean? I don't have none of that insight through the fog of war, which then is going to prevent us. So I don't have to pay, like, because a dedicated server, apparently it's going to be like $1, or it's probably going to be like 75 cents to $1 per slot. 75 cents to $1.25 probably per slot. And so that's like, okay, then I'm running a server on this thing for like 4 months. That's X amount of money gone. Then I'm like, all right, let's swap over. I guess it would just have to be that. And then do whatever we need to do. Because if we're swapping over, we're most likely not going to have like concurrent players that would wield us enough to not want us to swap over. Due to more pros being on one thing in the future, from like 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, and 3 years from now. I think after 3 years, it's going to solidify like how Gary's mod, and whatever is being at that point, 3 years. So after they make it free or not, plus a year, that's going to be the solidified point of S&Box, and if it's going to be a thing for certain modes, for like the long term. How's this going to dictate what happens when we want to expand and say Heroes RP and other ideas? That's a great idea. That's a great question. I don't even know how they do the weapons. Dude, you just saying that doesn't make me want. But it's like, I could use my framework, I guess. Because I'm like, dude, I gotta create the weapons in C# in the language without the visual graph? You're crazy. I can easily do all that stuff in the action graph. You know what I mean? And I might just make, but it's like, I don't know. So then what do? I gotta like, because I can't like, so for my game, I have an in-game server list that communicates what's going on. That's exactly the same server list we're going to have on the other thing. But maybe that server list is going to be a server list that takes the other server list and filters it into a server list. I know that sounds crazy. Let me say it again. So for like Gary's mod, Sandbox, Prop Hunt. We have in Sandbox, S&Box, each game has a server list. You can host a server on it. Every game automatically has that type of, well, not automatically, but it has that. So that's the servers. Let's say that has 2,000 servers, all prop hunt, different types, whatever. So I take that list and I filter the name. I must be, am I able to get their server name? Like, game? Like, in the way that I could get, you have to put in a dedicated server? If I can't, that's dumb. Because then that's kind of pointless. Because then I can't filter that. If I can't filter that, then I can't. Which I bet you probably can't filter that. I would have to see if there's any variables for that server list that allows you to do that. If there's not, I can't. Without doing some crazy stuff. Because then I can make my own, do that, and people would be really wanting that more. Guaranteed. Mafia RP, Woodward 2, etc. Heroes RP. Yeah, Heroes RP would definitely be it. Heroes RP, like a category and all that type of stuff. Yeah. Isn't this amazing? I love it. I love it. It's just like... It's like the focus trees. It's like, oh man, what do we focus? Crap. But unfortunately, we can't pause this game. Wait, where's the pause button? Is it... what, do I gotta do X, Y, B, Y, Y? Konami code? I don't. But if I do it in an add-on, I can use my framework. I 100% do not want to use anything else. That's crazy. It's because it's just how good I need it. It's not like I'm... Well, I am attached to it, yeah. But... I know... Like, to not... Like, yeah, but not in a negative way. Like, I'm attached to Cyberpunk, but not in a unhealthy, negative way. And same thing for my art projects. Even more so. It's even closer, right? But it's never in an unhealthy way. I never allowed it to be like that. Which some artists do and they go crazy. So... I'm fine with ditching. If it means for us to do what we need to do. But I don't know. But... one thing for sure, within 2 weeks, we will have actually, I don't know. If they do not release the dedicated servers on launch, I'm going to freak out a little bit. Like, but there is dedicated servers, I know, but like, for Sandbox, like the list, basically a server list. That's what I'm asking, is like that, but in Sandbox. And if they don't, that's going to be telling. If they really don't, I'm not going to hard pivot at all. I might just go for my own. And just be like, let's go. But then I got a server list, I gotta create a server list, I gotta import the Sandbox, I gotta do all that stuff. And then no one's gonna freaking play it. Or everybody does play it. That's the crazy thing. Everybody could. And this type of platform is the platform where that can happen. Like S&Box. Not Steam, S&Box. It's the Roblox thing. So it's like, it is actually very possible, and maybe not today, but some group of friends get on and they realize, and then that they make a video, and boom, now it's everybody's playing it. So it's like, what? I'm jacking in. I'm making Cyberpunk RP server. I could. Oh, that'd be cool. I would 100% want to... Dude, I can maybe make the sweats. Wait, I could. Like this. This view. I bet you I could. I bet you I could. I could definitely do it in Unreal Engine. Guaranteed. Like, guaranteed. Guaranteed. I just need to figure out how to do the UI. But we're about to do a big boy mission. I'm going to need another sleep on whether I proceed with whatever path. Well, it's going to be the two. Create, own, which I could then take from Sandbox, or... Wait, I could just do that. I guess. Does that break anything? Hold up, I just thought about something. Oh, it kind of does. But then what would I use? I would have to see how the UI works. Now I got a question on that. Could I just make it... So, like, I wonder... It probably isn't that easy, but if I make an add-on in my stuff that is just Sandbox, and then make my own, like, it's a game, like Dark RP Action Graph, right? Wouldn't that... I would be able to easily update it, because I would just delete it and replace it with the source files. Right? What would I be using? Like... Well, actually, I would be overriding. That's what I would do. I would override it. Like, drag and drop over. So it adds anything new and overrides everything which, if any new code is added, would override that. Maybe. But then what am I attaching? I'm not going to be using their player controller. I'm only using, like, really their fizz gun. Which is, funny enough, not an action graph fizz gun, which is annoying. But maybe I can, like, yoink their code. Their UI I would be using. Some of the components, I guess. Well, the UI, yeah, the Q menu, I would be using it. It's really the stuff I only would be using is the Q menu. Q menu is spawning props. All the stuff of spawning props, the way of putting props in there. How do you do that? I need to look at their Q menu. Let me write that down. I need to look at the Sandbox Q menu. How do they add another category? One load. Okay. Here, let me be real quick so I can get ready for this. Sorry about that, sweaties. I'm back. It looks like it's time to meet with a read. So let's do it, shall we? I was just thinking about S&Box more. It really is kind of like the menu, the category, the Garry's Mod menu is the platform. Super weird. I don't know what to do. Dude, this is so confusing. I don't know. It's like I make an add-on and I can... The best bets about like a Sandbox is to do that. Oh. Relic malfunction. Uh-oh.
Ah, shit! Pete, what's wrong?
None.
Come on.
It's fine. I'm all right.
Well, that's not good.
Sit down. How can I help?
Really? Starting to get used to it.
This the relic?
Yeah.
Gets worse every day. Time I have left's evaporating quick.
You experience them often? These attacks?
Don't really keep count, but never know if the next one won't be my last.
Wow, rough.
No shit. That's breathing down my neck, always.
It was just Alba. Yeah, dude, we need Halle Berry.
I know what that feels like.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
I never talked about this, you know. I should be saying they tried to kill me. But sometimes it feels like they actually succeeded.
Tell me more.
Ambush. Attempt on my life 7 years back.
Yeah, you said. What exactly happened there, Reed?
Yeah, what happened, Reed? What went on?
I landed in the ICU, where I waited for some Arasaka goon to come finish me off. I was betrayed by our people, the FIA. I say betrayed, but I was sold out. Part of a deal, a peace offering. My head on a silver platter.
Dang.
All for a ceasefire. Peace comes at a price. Someone's always got to pay it. Come on, I want to show you something.
Yeah.
I get it. You feel responsible for her. You're captain, she's crew.
No matter what sinking ship she's on, I'll be there to get her off. Even if I have to go down with it. Let's go.
That's for Songbird. I think.
Let's
Oh.
ride down.
Where we headed?
On a little trip down memory lane to see some old junk.
Okay.
I still can't believe Alex decided the best place for a bar was right over our old safe house.
Oh.
She's always had a twisted sense of humor.
Where's she at? Waiting downstairs?
She's finishing up recon in town.
That,
We should make
that's funny
ourselves at
thing.
home until she gets back. Been dark for 7 years, this place. Let's brighten things up again.
Cool. Oh.
The end of any war is never pretty. Both sides race to tie up loose ends. A car bomb blew up one of my crew. Another was poisoned. A third got shot in the back of the head while buying a pack of smokes. A couple others just vanished without a trace.
Dang.
Every night we waited for Arasaka agents to come finish us off. I had to make a choice. I chose to dig our heels in. I thought we still had a fighting chance.
This is
It
sick.
was bold. It was stupid. A mix of both. Maybe I just didn't know how to walk away, let it rest. Or maybe I don't know how to lose. Either way, we managed to save a few more agents. The price for that was yours truly.
Yeah, they
Say what you
betrayed.
want, but sounds like they stabbed you in the back, plain and simple.
Saving many of my people in the process. You play grown-up games, you face grown-up consequences. Funny. Out of everyone, it was Songbird they asked to pull the trigger.
Oh.
Wait,
Yeah.
Did you?
pull the trigger as in literally took out her iron and shot you.
This is sick.
Not personally, but she unlocked the door for those who came and did. I was leaving the city, heading home. Songbird was still here, in this very room, in fact. She was guiding me on comms, led me straight into a trap. Neutralizing me. Her last assignment in Night City. Then she got a ticket home.
Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, you're
now
trying to save her?
trying to save her.
Well, because like she had
Why?
a choice.
Because it's the right thing to do.
Dang.
I had plenty of time to examine this under a microscope. Under focus, some things sharpen, others blur. But there comes a point when you just cut through the bullshit and see what's in front of you.
Eh. Oh, it's that.
Songbird
don't-
is still my people, and nothing can change that.
Fuck Reed.
Now Myers is a whole nother story.
I
But
respect that,
Songbird,
Reed.
No. I got nothing against her.
How about Myers?
So why Myers?
I miss anything?
Some reminiscing.
I thought that was Myers for a second.
Good. Let's get this show going. I checked up on Slider's contention. Fucking had it right, it turns out. I dove into old mission files wherever Somi was involved. They were buried deep, near impossible to access, even with my clearance. Each and every one. The Blackwall. All authorizations, mission orders, personally signed by one person. Rosalind Myers.
Wouldn't want to be in her shoes if that shit floats to the top.
The NUS is a small country governed by a woman with highly ambitious goals. Sometimes those ambitions went out of reason. But that's not something we need to pour over now. Alex, what do you have for us?
A little of this, little of that. We'll plan in a sec. Say, V. Like playing fancy dress up?
Like, not like. What's it
What's
matter?
it matter? Gotta do what needs doing. Preferences be damned.
All right, a little sourpuss.
That's how my guy would feel.
Managed to learn that some pop megastar is gonna grace the party with a show. Guest list? Expect everybody who's anybody. That includes you. Gonna don fancy outfits and rub shoulders with VIPs. Be warned though, fancy doesn't mean easy. Ready for the deets, V?
Yeah, let's go.
Let me hear him.
Black Sapphire, the most heavily guarded place in Dogtown. Doesn't mean security's airtight, though. V, you're gonna enter through a flooded tunnel system. Got a top-of-the-line diving suit, ought to fit you snug as a glove.
Okay.
Water's maybe a little super toxic. So yeah, be careful.
Little super. What about Reed?
What about Reed?
Was just about to mention, he'll be there too, of course.
Uploading data from
Already
Mr.
know what
Hands?
the hotel looks like. Really, really hard to miss. Flooded tunnels here. That's your way inside. Now focus. You'll reach a terminal at the end. Jack in and breach the cams, giving Reed his window to slip into the building. You'll take different elevators up. Here. Saul will open a passage to his side. For you ask? Yeah, it's the only way. Area could be heavily guarded, so you'll have to be on your tippy toes. Couldn't get clean intel, so you'll just have to be creative. Improvise. You're gonna meet here. Soon as you meet up, you'll doll up like it's prom night and go to the ball. That's where you'll rendezvous with Songbird.
Alright.
All clear?
Yup.
Yup.
Okay, let's talk gear. Take your time. Grab anything you think might be useful.
Oh, what's that?
A surprise awaits you in the box.
In this one? Reflex tuner slows time down? Whoa. A tier of 5++? Request backup. When uploaded to an enemy affected by bait, up to 4 enemies will be called over. Interesting. Cool. Oh, what's in here? Oh, oh. Hello. It's a
Is
present.
your iron?
Sure is. Her Majesty's been itching to return to active duty.
It'd be an honor.
Hey. Thank you. I'll equip it.
That reminds me. Hands. What did he want in return for the favor he did us?
Wanted to test the waters, see which way the currents are flowing. Hansen's dominance over Dogtown doesn't benefit Hans, no.
Oh, you're just grabbing everything as I'm
we have to
talking.
level the playing field.
Can I grab all these?
Politics.
Oh, I can.
It's the same shit wherever you go. You know, if not for you, we'd have no way of getting into the Black Sapphire reaching Songbird. It's good to have you on our side. I mean that, V.
That it? We set?
I believe we are. I'll hang back a while and then meet you there.
Understood.
Place stinks of memories, huh?
A little dusty. The world was
Hello, Dusty.
What are we gonna do with it when someone leaves you? Gonna lock yourself in here, fondle all this old that's who your balls shrivel up.
right into the ground, smoke, and never come back.
Dang.
Now that
Oh, wait, is the card down there? Wait, go back down. Is the card down in there? Oh, it is. Not. Is? Is. Up here. Whoa. Oh, an extra area to enter? There it is. Whoa, cool, exit. So did I get all the... I'm pretty sure I did. Who's this? Who the heck is Bree? A top secret investigation corpo. I kinda guess my eye. Yeah, ask Miss. Yeah, I got the cards. I could ask Misty about it. Well, she's near my house. with. So I'll do that when I do that. Where is she located? You know mine. I'm kind of curious for this. There's a gun shop right here. Hello.
Wake the fuck up, samurai.
Hey, let's go.
We have a city to burn.
Also. Oh, iconic weapon. This is the chick's weapon, Her Majesty. That's a sick name. While optical camo is active, this weapon's shots gain perfect accuracy and guaranteed headshot crits, along with increased damage. As if it weren't enough, it comes with a unique suppressor. Oh, cool. That's really cool. Oh, so. Man, I don't know what to do with the Sandbox stuff. I want. We'll see, Sweaty. Like, we'll see. What do I do? I don't. Well, what did I need to do before? I need to do the UI. So, like, I'm going to go to the Dark RP guy that he's got his open source stuff, yoink his stuff. Well, not yoink it, because I'm going to change it. I need to know how to do it. And that will be a perfect template. And then once I know how to do it, it's game over from then. Really. Which is the most annoying part about that. But that's okay. Because I was thinking it's like... I don't know. It's crazy. Because of, it's, you know, it's the unknown. And what, could change over time. What is this? Contains BD cartridges purchased at Ladies... Did I? Dude, I just sold 229,000 worth of eddies. Of weapons. Yo, this suit looks pretty sick, though. We'll just have a server. I don't know. Like, what do I do? Oh, I don't know. It's so, like, all the options are good. But I don't want to, you know, spread as thin. For the server stuff, like, if we're going to, I want us to focus on one. For the time being, of course. But that's because of however the stuff is going to evolve. You know, like the hero RP thing. But I know we can do it. It just is... very intimidating. Especially then, like, the add-ons. That's, like, the annoying part, that someone is gonna be like, well, do I want to learn this dude's way of creating add-on? But that mentality can't really be a mentality if Sandbox is the way it is. Like, that's the whole point, is to do that stuff. Or to be able to do that stuff and do it. You know, look at the hands. We'll visit, the one dude. The cool guy. I like driving there. For this character. If I do another character, or like one character that doesn't drive too much. Fix like the train and stuff. I think that'd be cool. Especially for like some characters for the beginning of the game, I would do that more. Let's get the bullet. Alex, take care of Her Majesty. Lab a gun. I'll keep her warm for you. Huh? What gun? Being on the surface at the same time? We took the life at the same time? Dang. Dang. Kind of deep conversations. 18, first mission. Guy stepped in my path. A random thug. You won't see him as a person, just an obstacle. My goodness. Oh, Arasaka Sales Department. 27, divorce. One kid caught him spying. He slipped in the shower. I got from desk up. Man. No time for it. Wow. Oh, so nice little lore. So the first time V killed was a dude in the shower. Alright. Oh, it's moving. Where are you going, huh? And one thing is for sure, gaming's gonna be gaming. That is for sure, sweaties. Don't you worry. Actually, I'm just gonna. Whoa. This car's sick. What the heck's that? What just happened? Not just only in Sandbox, but in other stuff as well. After a long day of playing Project Valor, you get to come home and crash your car and there goes my door. Oh, an S&Box. I am gaming. Dark Irby. Get to hang out with the sweaties. Get to return to your home, build some stuff. Hey, get to eat a little bit of pizza pie. You get to eat a little bit of the pizza pie. After a long, hard day of playing Project Valor. It sounds like a dream. I can't believe they still only picked 40,000 people. That's so crazy though, and annoying, but whatever. Hey Bree. Edge is here, and I want to know, why am I going over here? Would you... That's the car. What? I'll knock the devil out of you. Alright. Listen to Bryce Stone preach every Sunday. Okay. I don't even remember what I'm doing at this chick's apartment. But it's something related to Phantom Liberty, which means cool. Which means yummy. Yeah, just talking about food again. And he's getting himself hungry again. But he's speaking about pizza. Bree, open the door. I just do that with my mind. Oh. Oh, sick
Pretty
apartment.
swanky pad for media's pocket. Back in my day, the press lived in fucking roach closets. Lockups both ways.
Hmm.
Huh. What's this?
Really, dickweed. That looked like a bamboo to you.
Kiss my ass.
Get teabagged. And he's like, oh no. We got a really sick sense of humor, you know? You would say something like that. Hey, Bree, are you in here? Most anticipated BD of the year, Braindance. We've been waiting for the natural, starring Eva. Simple housewife for Spender's days, looking after her son. Oh, okay. Hmm. Old articles. Oh, is this the bamboo?
Well, well, well. Right. Let's see what's here.
Bingo.
Huh. Interesting.
Fuck. Scan that. Militech logo 2010s. Card's gotta be at least 60 years old. Didn't find that in a kabuki bargain bin. Makes me think. What's this Bree chick up to?
I don't know, but think she's got S&Box on her phone? Think she's playing the I'm Gaming Dark RP server with their custom framework that is super superior? I think so. I can't turn on my ability. Hello?
Hey, you're not Bree.
I'm not.
What are you doing here?
I'm helping Bree out.
Bree asked me to drop in, pick something up.
Yeah.
On my way to see her now.
What's your name?
Sure. Sorry. I, heard some noise. I thought maybe Bree was back. Been a while since I've seen her. I'm next door. Thought I should come take a look. Got some dodgy chooms hanging around the building lately.
What sort of chooms?
Dunno. Definitely don't live in the building. Looked kinda like small-town gangoons. Not even.
Scavengers?
Just thugs.
Hey, if you want to hop in there, you can.
Just tell Bree to take care of herself here.
Yeah. Sir, open up. On a sec. Hans, I got the card. What now? Hans, you're making me do weird stuff. Now you meet with the client. I'm sending you some coordinates. Hey. So this is Bree. Oh. Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, because everybody's looking at. Oh, that's okay. Cool. So Bree's being followed. She sent someone like me to go get her goodies, and then bring it to her in Dogtown. Dang, that engine is sounding gorgeous. Back in Dogtown. Back in Dogtown. Back in Dogtown. Whoa, who's this? Miltech? No, it's a Blazer. Get contagion. And floor. It's gonna run him over. Yes, it did. Squish. Boom. Oh. Yo, squish. Boom, see him. Oh. Deuces.
Where are you heading off to?
This way? Where you wanna go? On my way. Yo, that was sick. Yo, it pushed him and I sandwiched him. Alright, you're bothering me. Who's this guy? Blazers? Oh!
All nearby units, the suspect is still at guard in the area.
Blazer. Shut up. Fine, if they want to play, we'll play. Ready to get out of here.
You sort of deserved it.
No, I didn't. What? They're following Bree, dude. Oh.
Reporting suspicious activity in Haywood.
Roger that, dispatch. This is 331 responding. It's my neighborhood. I'll take you for tacos sometime.
Go, go, go. Perfect. Keep going.
Curb the enthusiasm.
Oh, you had to say something. Yo, this thing's taking a beating. Yo, Johnny, I lost the door. Whew. Yo, somebody wants one to appreciate you. Oh, that was nasty. That was some nasty sounds. Oh, he's not here. Get out of the way. It's like a scary movie, and it's like I'm a car. Whoa. Let's see how bad this looks. Not bad. There's a few dents. The whole thing just explodes. I was going to make it explode, but I don't want to pay a higher price. We're just going to chill here. Because I can't go in, I gotta wait until I'm not wanted. Oh. And just put scratch. More doors falling off and everything. That's crazy. Thank you. Hmm? Unpowered? Interesting. I guess meaning you really can't, like, go under there. Oh! Yo, check this out. I forgot to, show you guys. Well, here, I'll show you from yesterday, for those who didn't see. The Arasaka blood. I'm gonna mod it in. Not that one. The other one. Yeah, this one. Boom, Arasaka blood. Look at that. Boom. Little bubbles. Goes back. It's funny because that's not a thing. This doesn't happen anymore. So I called it like a unique moment. And then through, you can kind of see, I did go like here. So you see like it moving down, like glowing. But then the big boy. Oh, that's crazy. Whoa. That's super cool. Like a vein. Arasaka blood. And now with Arasaka blood, right now I took another video to, well, I was gonna have, well, I got some photos, but I was like, I'll take a video too to show the top and bottom. Well, actually, well, the bottom. And look at this effect, because it looks so cool. It looks like an anime where, like, some dude's getting, like, super strong. And the ground is starting to fragment, and, like, little pieces are starting to float and hover and, like, brittle and break. Look at this. Look how much settlement there is. This was not... Dude, the first stage was not that much in Honeydew. So, but a lot of the cherries are breaking up. So I guess it's, like, pieces... Like, you see, like, you know, like a chunk of cherry... That's like what it is. And then like all the other stuff too. But I mean, that's like double the amount. Which is unfortunate because that means less liquid I can get. But that's okay because I'm going to actually add more in the second stage because I had to remove some. Anyways. So like in this, and when I siphon, I'm going to be adding more cranberry juice. Which is actually kind of a good idea too. But yeah, look at this. This is like, oh, things are getting crazy. Oh, super powerful moment. Boom. Look at this. Like, you see how it's like rising? And like a slow rise on some of the objects up. It reminded me, I'm like, yo, that's super sick. And really great reference for that too, of how like that piece, like you see it like break up and just slowly and just start rising. Like you can almost see Goku, and there's a cherry. Just, you know, just a piece of cherry just starting to flow up. Like a lava lamp. It's really cool because it is like breaking, if you're like, it's like, it really is slowly breaking apart and floating up automatically. Because it's attaching to it, which is fermenting, which is creating a little bubble, which is yeah, look, boom, look at that big chunk. Boom, big cherry. Dude, it's like a shark coming from nowhere. You see it like, it's like, wait. Oh, it's the cherry in the Arasaka blood. It really is crazy. It's a sick effect, like big chunks of ground like floating and then like turning and like moving up. I wonder if someone, the original, because this effect has been like an anime. I wonder if someone actually referenced this. This is so similar to it, to the moments I'm thinking about. Like so similar, where it's just like fragmenting, slow fragment break. Like that, like how it's like boom, power speed, boom. It's in the background, it's like going crazy and stuff. It's really cool. It's really cool. Boom. Super neat. So it's doing the lava lamp thing that I had. I wonder if, yeah, I could show you because I got it in the same folder. Remember this? I hate Groove Media. I hate this. Remember this? Look at this bad boy. Look how different it is. Isn't that crazy? That's so funny. My honey and brew. But it's doing that mixing. But there's a lot less clumps in this. Which is because of the other stuff like breaking apart, like cherries. The apples really didn't. But watch this, ready? Here we go. Yep, yep. The big, like, crazy, like, that's happening. I can't see. Oh. Boom. That's crazy. That's so cool. Dude, I didn't see that happen at all. That was the first time captured on camera. That looks so cool. Like a galaxy or something, like forming over billions of years or trillions of years. It's the cosmic web. It is really crazy of how that like goes up and then fragments and just be pulls and just boom, just all in little pieces. That is so cool. That is such a cool thing. I got this like little cool moment for this, and I got another little cool moment of like the vein. Boom. So I bet it's doing some stuff like that right now. Well, it is. We saw the cherries, but it's different. That's all. And Beast of Resistance. Tastes so good. But like seriously though, I'm about to open one up right now. Yes, a jar jam and honey brew. But really, that stuff is like super good. Oh, we got it. That is super cool. It's going really good, and I'm not having to worry about it. The Carlson is built up on the top a good bit, where it's not doing that like vein, like it's like pushing it up, which has created this like vein thing, because it pushed all the Carlson up through the veins. Alright, good. Oh, it's right here. Cool. That's really nice. When unleashes rabies virus. Dead. Oh. Oh. Down. Whoa, there's a lot of these guys. Good. Crap, I wish this had a bigger magazine. No locks. Dead. Okay, fine. Contagion. Contagion. Overclock. Self-destruct. Contagion. Reload. Now that should deal with everybody for a second. Dead. That's right, I can track it both. Yep. Oh, that's sick. Oh, dude, that's sick. Do this part. Yo, that's cool. Only until now that I started really using this weapon correctly, for this type of smarts. Crap. Dead. Die! Excuse me, madam, that wasn't nice. You're dead. Powerful? You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Dang, we really are vigilante TV. Now give me all your goodies. Dang, they didn't even get into the thing yet. Grimp. We're going to pick the right choice for S&Box, and it's going to be awesome. There's really none over here. That's crazy. That was a bad set. She didn't like that. Oh. Down, 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 down. Dude, I'm getting... Yo, this is a bait and a half. I might not get this. No, dude, why is... Dude, this is the hardest one yet. This is the hardest one yet. And now my time for it is gonna be super short, right? Yep. Dude, this thing is like, this is broken. It's bugged out. I don't know. Screw it. Yeah, screw it. You can have whatever's in there. I don't care. I like how the thing lands right outside her house. Oh wait, we've been over here before. Save. I want to save. And save. And savey, savey, save. You know what, sweaties? With our sweatiness, I think we just might be sweaty. But yo, with another banger of a day, it's that time of stream again. It's the end of the stream. Today was an awesome day. We just finished with some nice Cyberpunk 2077. Getting in with the read, communicating, getting ready to do a big boy thing. Went to, and almost finished this gig. And messed around and had some fun. Tomorrow we'll get back into some more Sandbox as well. And some Cyberpunk. But yo, sweaties, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night, evening, and or morning. Deuces, and have a good one.